Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Nicole here from My Pretty Charmed Life. In today's video, I'm gonna go over a few bangle designs that Pandora has and talk about just some subtle differences between them, what I like about them and what I don't like about them. And the first one I'm going to start with is going to be the 3-link bangle. This came out, was it 1 year ago or 2 years ago? Gosh, I don't remember, but this was a very interesting concept. First of all, it has a two-tone appeal to it. So the clasp here is in Pandora Shine. And then you have this section right here on the bracelet that is also in Pandora Shine. And it kind of has like that snake chain vibe to it. And then I love these tiny little hearts. Do you see those little hearts right there? The reason why I really like this bangle, okay, so I like this bangle for 2 reasons. One, I love the two-tone aspect of it. I believe this also came out in Pandora Rose. But I also love that this, for some reason, gives the bracelet a little bit of, well, I mean, obviously it gives it bend, but it gives it, like, it's more comfortable, if that makes sense. I have this in the smallest size, is the size 17, and I also wear a 17 in their regular bangles, but I do find that it's just a little too stiff and will sometimes dig into like the sides of my wrists just because this is round, my wrist is oval, yada yada. But this adds a lot of extra comfort. I have this styled just with one charm. It does move, so this would fall off the bracelet. This charm would. I have to be really careful. You can add clips to this. I didn't really want to add anything here. You could I would probably recommend silicone clips back here, at least one at the opening, but otherwise this I highly recommend. It's a very good alternative to a bangle, plus it gives a little bit of a two-tone look to it. The next bangle that Pandora has is a sliding bangle. So this is half a bangle and then the rest is slider. I also find this to be extremely comfortable. So this is a size 1. I believe it would be the same as a 17. Let's take a look. What is the difference here? Yeah, it's the same, but what I think I'm noticing is it's a bit more oval than it is like perfectly rounded. And this allows this to sit on the wrist so nicely. And you also don't have to worry about any about clips or anything, because it's not going to go like sliding down this chain if you don't have some silicone clips on the end. So just be careful when you take it off, if you take it off this way, because then yes, your charms will fall off. But I find, again, because a 17 is like a fairly snug fit for me, these charms mostly stay on the top of my wrist. I don't have to worry about them falling to the side when I'm wearing them, so I could avoid the clips altogether. And then the last bangle design that I am a huge fan of from Pandora is their mesh bracelets. These, again, same size as the bangles. See right there? But with the mesh bracelets, they tend to be more comfortable too. And I don't know if it's because they have a little bit of a give. You can see as I push those down, there is definitely some give to it. With these, I do like to kind of center a charm with some silicone clips, or if I'm going to make a bigger design, then I like to put one silicone clip at the end. That way the charms don't fall off when I open it. But yeah, there you go. And then you have, of course, the bangle design. This was just for size reference, but I think everybody is, or shape reference, but I think everyone's familiar with this right here. Yeah, here are a few of the different bangle designs, and these are the closed bangles for the most part. This one, I guess it's kind of closed, kind of not, but we also have the open bangles, which I know you've seen on my channel, but I really wanted to go through these bangles. So let me know what you think of these. Do you have any of them? And if so, what are some pros and cons that you find to them? I'm interested to know your thoughts. A lot of people wanted to know my thoughts specifically on this one. Again, it is very comfortable, especially if you're like me and the size if you're, okay, so like for me, the size 17 is a little bit tighter than I'd want it to be, but the size 19 is way too big. So I opt for the 17. So it could be a little bit tight sometimes, but this helps solve that problem. So I highly recommend these if they're still available. Have a nice little hinge. The one thing you do not want to do if you do get this is you do not want to try to cover this hinge with clips, because that's what allows it to hinge. So just take note on that. That's all I have today for you for this bangle review video. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think of these bangles, which ones you like, which ones you don't like. Love to hear what your recommendations are as well. And if you are not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you. And if you like this video, don't forget to leave me a big thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you all in my next video.